What's up guys, I'm KB from Taste of Asian Food. Eggplants and tofu behave like sponges, absorb any flavors that cooks together. That's why I make a spicy and savory Szechuan sauce today to infuse the flavor into the eggplants and tofu and making it exceptionally delicious. There are many ways to prepare the Szechuan-style eggplants and tofu, and I'll show you some variation on how to cook it in this video and how to decide which method to use. Let's get into the details right now. Let's begin with the eggplant. Cut the eggplant into 1 to 2 inches length. Add some salt and vinegar to the eggplant and mix well. Then set it aside for 10 minutes. 10 minutes later, I rinse it with water to remove the excess salt and vinegar. Place the eggplants on a piece of paper towel or a dry cloth to remove the excess water. There are two ways to cook the eggplants. The first method is to deep fry the eggplant for about 2 minutes. By using this method, the eggplants are slightly oily, but you'll get a beautiful dish with bright purplish eggplant. I'll use this method to prepare it when I cook it in my restaurant. It's also a much faster method because it takes only a few minutes. The second method is to steam the eggplants over high heat. Now, they will become soft but not soggy after 15 minutes. This method is healthier than deep frying, but the eggplants will lose the vibrant color due to prolonged steaming. Therefore, I choose this method if I cook it at home, since healthy cooking is more important than presentation. How about the sauce for the tofu and the eggplants? I'm making a Szechuan-style sauce, and here are the ingredients. Chili bean paste, vinegar, oyster sauce, a little bit of sugar, Szechuan wine, and some sesame oil. Since the flavor of eggplants and tofu are relatively mild, it's logical to cook them with a sauce like this with rich flavor. Now let's get back to the eggplant. It is already 15 minutes. Look at it. It is already soft. Now let's make a comparison. This is deep fried with bright color, a little bit more oily. This is steam, lighter color, not as nice as the one that is deep fried, but less oil and is healthier. It is entirely your choice which one you're going to use. There's one more important ingredient, that's a tofu. Firm tofu is best for this recipe since it will not break easily. Cut the tofu into pieces about 1 inch. Remove the water as much as possible because I'm going to fry it. The first method is to deep fry the tofu over high heat until golden brown. The second method is to coat the tofu pieces with corn flour, then pan fry with a non-stick pan. This method requires less oil and is healthier. The taste is not as good as those deep fried tofu if you pan fried it, but it involves less oil, which means it can be the choice for a healthier meal. I've prepared the tofu, eggplants, and the sauce. And the next step is to combine all these ingredients together. The method is the same from this point of time onwards, whether the eggplants was steamed or deep fried. Stir fry the following ingredients in the wok: the white section of the spring onion, chopped ginger, chopped garlic, and some dry chili if you wish. Stir fry until aromatic. Next, add the sauce that we have made. And wait until it returns to a boil. Return the eggplants add a bit of water if it is too dry. And the tofu to the wok. Stir fry over medium heat for about half a minute. Add some chopped spring onion. And dish out. Sprinkle more spring onion on top to serve. That's how to prepare Szechuan-style eggplants with tofu with a spicy sauce. And you have a choice to deep fry it or to steam it, and it really depends on you whether you want it to have a better presentation with a bright purplish color for the eggplants, or you want it to be healthier. I've included the recipe in the description below the video, and thanks for watching. I'll see you again in some other similar video soon. Bye for now.